See if that works. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Nothing is working. Unbelievable. I'm sitting at a perfect spot at the present moment trying to welcome everyone, and absolutely nothing is working. I gotta tweak a few things because, of course, it's been absolutely ages since I've actually streamed something. And by the looks of it, I've messed it all up. Okay, so let's see if I can start this all over again. Everyone on the stream, just bear with me. It's been a while since I've been back on the mic, and of course, I will stumble and make a complete mess out of it as usual. Typical, absolutely typical. It's got to be just one of those things. The logistical nightmare is where it's at. To everyone here, for those I haven't seen in a very, very long time, welcome back. This is Tuesday night ACC sim racing at Logistical Nightmare. Now, of course, this championship is, to my knowledge, just a friendly championship, so I don't expect a lot of drivers on here. But again, if you think you can, or if you believe you still have it in you, feel free to join us, because we are kicking it off with old school fantastic cars here. So when we say old school, we're going not the new and advanced ones, like the very old grid cars that we probably haven't seen in ages. Now, of course, these boys are going to kick it off with their qualifying session, which is a few minutes of running around the track. We are at Monza this evening. But for the life of me, nothing is working. Can I just get something to work on my end? Technically, everything is going horribly wrong. There we go. Okay. Wow, that's better. Holy crap. I apologize. It's definitely been... I'm rusty. There's no choice about it. You can certainly see that I am. So, let's get back onto track. Old school cars. Not the new M4s, not the new Porsches, not the 2023 versions. We technically talking old school. I mean, currently looking at B. Holtzhausen running a Jaguar. Now, I don't know about you, but when's the last time you've actually seen a Jaguar on the track? And I'm actually going to just see if we can get some interior noise here. Just to get everyone the feel of what it sounds like. A stunning, beautiful car. Very chromy delivery there by Holtzhausen. Of course, we have quite a bit of Lexus boys on the track. So there is certainly more than one Lexus guy. So Neville here, Schnur. Then of course we have Guetta, Sebastian. And then of course Smith also running in the Lexus, as well as Landsberg here in car 17. So it seems to be the popular favorite of choice. Apart from that, we have one BMW driver here, who from recollection this did sound amazing at the point. Loving it, absolutely loving it. These cars sound fabulous. Old school Mercedes here, driven by, ooh, jeez, I don't even think I'm gonna try and pronounce that. Ricky Soon. Whew. That I apologies if I ruined your surname, but I'm just gonna go Mr. TS car 16 in his Mercedes. I keep on hearing an Aston Martin here and there, and I'm struggling to find out where it is. It keeps on getting a hint of what I believe it is. There she is, Aston Martin, driven by Ryan Barrington Smith. I'm going to give you a sniff of that as well. Oh, nothing sounds better than a V12, that's for sure. So now that everyone has listened to the old school car, what their grunts is, we are this evening, as I said earlier on, Monza, round 1. I actually got to go and check and see how many rounds do we have. I have no idea what's happening this season. So Of course, I am so well prepared that you can't. You won't say. You will not say. So, Monza round 1, round 2 we will go to Zolder, round 3 will be Barcelona, Misano, Hungaroring, and then of course Brands Hatch. Oh jeez, not even is it old school cars, but it's none of my favorite tracks. Like absolutely none of my favorite. Like I can't even pick one of these tracks as probably being my favorite. And if I have to choose any of them, Hungaroring kind of stands out for me. Other than that, I dislike all of them. I don't know about you boys on the stream, which ones you like. I know there's a couple of Zolder fans out there, probably a lot of Monza fans out there, but the rest of them, ugh, disgusting. Just disgusting. And I can say that because I'm commentating. So, what are these boys doing? We've got A. Wilson currently leading in the Jaguar. He's managed to sit down a 149.1. Now that is phenomenally quick with an old school car. I don't know what the new school guys are doing. I somehow have the funny feeling that top end Simracing esports driver guys will potentially do somewhere around about the 46, 47s. Those on the stream can probably correct me if I'm wrong. I think with a good new class type of car on Monza with, well, it is a fast track at this present moment, high temperatures, so I'm probably a bit too enthusiastic with that thought. So again, top end side 49.1. He is the current leader of the pack. He's been chased down by Ryan Barrington Smith in second place, Holzhausen in third, and of course Musa in the only BMW. He is in fourth, about 3/10 off the quickest time. So times in general from 1 to 6 are relatively close to each other. I mean, it's within a second. I still believe the boys in seventh, like Nel Bullion, Schnur, Sebastian, Van der Sand, they can certainly get up there once they get a few corners up and running. Smith, on the other hand, had a bit of a fumble, nothing too serious. Although the third, well, probably a quarter of the pack grid has not yet set a lap, so might be a bit challenging for them as it is. I somehow have the feeling that we have a lot of arrive and drive individuals here. Less than 3 minutes to go. Looking at Holzhausen at the present moment, coming through Ascari, all looks quite dandy there. No real hiccups, I would say. But again, did manage to lose a bit of time. Currently, the individuals on the move is Schnur. Sorry, I'm gonna hopefully not ruin this. Schnur was up on his time, but he has dropped down a little bit. So he has plenty of potential space, speed within him. Hannes van der Sand, on the other hand, he is up by at least a second on his lap time. So he is probably going to get into that top 9, top 10, somewhere around there if he pulls it off. Ah, yeah, definitely. Just shy of Nel Bullion there with the South African flag AMG, which I believe is a very, very beautiful livery. It's absolutely stunning though. Reminds me of home is where I would go. Reminds me of home. Other individuals on the move. Schnur here with his Lexus puts up a few tenths. Breaks him into 5th place. He does have another lap that he can probably go and improve. Buerta, on the other hand, he is up by 3 tenths coming into Ascari. Oh, did he lose a bit of time there coming out of Ascari? Doesn't look like it. Lexus looks quite fast-paced at the moment. I climbed the spots a bit, so all the time is nearly done and dusted for a qualifying session. We still have Wilson on the podium spot, followed by Berries and Holtzhausen. Ooh, it says I've lost server connection. That's a bit. Ooh, servers have died. Server definitely died there. Hmm. This is definitely not good. Server died. Technical problems, big difficulties. Everyone indicates that it has died. So I'm gonna probably put everyone just on a BRU right back break so that I can see what the hell is going on. Right. Hmm. I good. Well, I'm back on the stream again. So, in all fairness to everyone, we probably gonna have to figure out what went wrong. It seems like we've had a major server crash, and for some other reason, the actual event itself is no longer available to be restarted or rebooted or anything as such. I'm uncertain what actually happened. So this is something for me to go look at from a technical point of view. Again, apologies from my end for any confusion or any issues. I think just to be safe, we'll probably just call it a night, so that we can go and look at it, and then we'll catch you next week and see how that goes on. To everyone else, thanks. Appreciate your support. We'll take it from there, and then I'll speak to all the drivers. To For those that joined, thanks. Um, Catch you next week. Apologies again. This is me just saying what I see at the present moment. Um, we'll hook it up next time. Good night. God bless. Goodbye.